We're live. Well, welcome. First item on our agenda is moment of reflection. However, we do not have a member of the church here this evening, so we will not do that. Helen,
Madam Chair, just very quickly,
thank you.
I don't know whether you know or not, but Carol Green, the Reverend Carol Green, turned up.
Last week?
Yeah,
Oh, I do know that.
having not been advised that the meeting has been changed. And for somebody who's very, very forgiving, she wasn't very happy.
No, that's understandable.
No.
Well, we must send her an apology and invite to the next meeting on the correct date. Thank you for that forever.
Thanks.
So I would like to announce we are now in formal session. Apologies for absence. Am I thinking we have a full house? Oh, we don't.
No apologies.
Councillor Cox, okay. Declarations of interest, none received, and therefore no dispensations. Do we have a police report? We don't have a police report this evening, do we? And we don't have any members of the police with us. We don't have any county council reports, and as far as I can see, the county council is present. We do have a district council report. Thank you, as always.
Can I just add a couple of things?
Please do, just look at the stand, that's all right.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Read bin collections, our bins today have been picked up for the first time on the correct day of the week since, I think, Easter. It might be recent, but this is the first time today that they've all come together and the garden stuff is collected and the green stuff is collected. It's been late ever since, so they've got lots of operating difficulties, as you can see. But I would, as I say, just report that actually, hopefully, that's the end of that. And that's, I think, is all I need on that. Oh no, just one other thing. Tomorrow, there's a security briefing for us at Tingbridge about following the St. Beth of Anne Widdicombe. And then also slotted in later that day is one to establish with town and parish councils and everybody else the things about LGR and how that's going to work in the future. There should be a link available tomorrow. It's not available yet, and I've got to make sure that that's okay to circulate. But there was a meeting already out for towns and parish councils about Martin's Law, which I think also has to do with security things, because it was after the Manchester bombing. Somebody got that out about more security for things, and because of the unfortunate circumstances of Councillor Anne Widdicombe's death, I was going to suggest we maybe should have a short moment of silence in her memory. Does everybody actually go with that? Could we have a minute's silence? Madam Mayor, is that okay?
Absolutely, let's begin now. Thank you all.
If you all want to stand, I think that would be a respectful thing to do. Because she was, like her or lumper, she was Marmite with Anne, but she was a very indomitable and robust character whose heart would definitely be in the right place. So if we time that from now, please, somebody. Thank you.
So, time's up.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Jen. Does anyone have any questions on Councillor Atkinson's report? Please, Dr. Cassidy.
Not so much a question, I was just going to state with the Martin's law, it's about any over 500 people attending, and it's to do with the anti-terrorism.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of Avira and that insurance companies have got some real good packages up on their sites explaining it all correctly.
Well, I think this was to do more with the safety and security of elected members, because apparently we don't count here. It's MPs and higher authorities, but apparently they tell me it's not us. Well, if we aren't elected councillors, I'm not quite sure why we don't count here, which is a question I should be asking, because we are as much risk of people who decide to take exception as anybody else is. There we go.
Councillor Rush?
So, Jen, the security briefing, is that going to be online or is that something?
It's online, it'll be a Teams meeting, yeah.
Sorry?
It'll be a Teams meeting.
Thank you.
We also have town council reports from Councillor Atkins and Councillor Williams, so thank you both for those, and myself. Apologies again for not doing one last month. Any questions on any of the town council reports? We're all happy, fantastic, thank you all. Reports from outside bodies, we do have I'm sorry, I always get this the wrong way around. Joan, how did PCC?
Yeah,
Thank you.
again, it's a slight update. The councillor advocate scheme, as you remember, I am the town council's councillor advocate currently. I have just heard today that the new inspector at North Northmore has set up his monthly meetings to continue. Sean Road is a brilliant example, and that is on the 5th of August. So if anybody's got any issues they wish to raise through me with him, then by all means you need to get me an email beforehand or talk to me beforehand so that I can represent your views. But that's a good move, because I do know he had other engagements initially. Now whether he will be there or not, or whether he's deputed that to somebody, I don't know, but it's a good start because they're in now for the rest of eternity on the first Wednesday of the month. So if you can remember that, even if you have anything you want raising there first Wednesday of the month, you need to give me a couple of days notice, but then I can pass it on to them and I'll report back as I do. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any questions on the reports from outside bodies? I will mention that I think this is the appropriate moment that Councillor Rudge didn't manage to get the report in from the Chamber of Commerce, but we have printed copies so people can look at it. And we had a conversation, Councillor Rudge is happy to take emails, questions, etc. So please do contact her about that if you have any questions. Thank you very much. Clerk's report, we don't have one this evening, so we will move on from that. Are there any questions on council business that we need to attend to before? Fantastic. We have the minutes, which I believe we have to actually vote on, if I'm correct.
Yes, please.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Excuse me, Madam Chair, sorry. Where's Councillor Cox's report?
Send it in.
Sent it in?
Councillor Cox's report was not on the agenda.
When was it sent in and to where?
Send it to the town clerk and to members of the council.
When
6 pages.
I do recall getting that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that you said it.
Yeah, was it sent at the same time she sent it to the office?
Sorry, bear with us while we try and remind ourselves of what's happened there.
Well, don't worry, I'll just send it again to everyone, to all the councillors. I'll be sorry, I'll be late. Helping my daughter with a mortgage application.
Sorry, hang on one moment, Councillor Cox.
Right.
Very cheap.
Is that the one you're referring
For the
to?
gym?
No, is that, no, sorry,
It's gonna
oh,
be-
in that case, I don't think we have it, no.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
That's all right, I'll set resend it. Just, I think, it is important that members are told about the county council is likely to go for judicial review about LGR. And that has an impact on us, because if it goes to LGR, it's not, it starts the process, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be there. Teignmouth Town Council will have to pay for its elections alone, not the shadow authority, and that could have an impact on our finances. So I need to, because the Teignmouth Dawlish divide is not following the TQ14 postcode, which is logical. It's following the old parish boundaries, which means if you're doing Cliff Road or in Oak Hill Crossroads, you're on the western side of the road, you'll be in the Greater Tall Bay, for want of a better term. If you're on the right-hand side, you'll be in Greater Exeter. So my mother, for example, lives in Woodlands Avenue. She's got used to have a Teignmouth phone number when it was Teignmouth. Used to read the Teignmouth News when it was available, and has a Teignmouth address, but she would be in Exeter. Because part of Teignmouth is effectively in Dawlish for political purposes. And the other problem with the LGR is Totnes is split in two. So Totnes is in with the Coast and Countryside Authority, and in with the Tor Bay Authority is Bridgetown part of Totnes. So Totnes is cut in half. So there's a lot of problems there. There's always going to be issues, but it's completely dark. So at the moment, the county council is looking to go for judicial review. It may not come to that, but it will affect this council if it does.
Thank you, Councillor. Any questions on that? Okay, we'll move on to minutes.
Can I just point, sorry, minute 474, district councillor's report, there was none, well there was, because mine was in there, but it was on the same page as the town councillor's report. I've been doing that for some weeks now to save money, and nobody worked to save money, save paper. Nobody worked out that there were separate reports in there, so there has been a district councillor's report. Certainly for the last week, last month, if not.
Yeah. It was on this paper. We've made arrangements to do it differently now.
Well now, yes, I'm doing them in separate so that they come out in terms of, as they come out in the order, district councillor, town councillor and outside bodies. But before they were all on like 2 pages. And so that district councillor one was getting lost because they did the town council first. But yeah, if that could just be added in, that previous meetings had actually included a report from me as a district councillor.
I'm sure we have that in.
Thank you.
Do we need to vote on that as an amendment, or is that just?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Joan, you proposing that as an amendment?
Please, if, yeah.
Fantastic, we have a, thank you, Councillor seconding, all in favour? Any against? Any abstentions? No, we're good. Councillor Cameron.
Okay.
So could I then propose minutes as a correct record?
Please do.
Thank you.
Second that. Councillor Cameron again. All in favour of accepting minutes as a record? All against? All abstentions? We are unanimous once again. Fantastic. We move on to the minutes from the Youth Council. We have minutes from the 12th of May and 2nd of June. Does anyone have any questions, queries, or etc. on that? No? Fantastic. We just received a note, don't we? Don't need to vote on.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. And the minutes from.
Sorry.
Can I just say one thing?
Please.
We have Toby here, who's recently joined the Youth Council, so I just thought it would be nice to welcome him to full council tonight. So, so he's hopefully going to be a bit active member. So, welcome aboard, Toby.
It is very good to see young people in the audience, I have to say. We like it.
So Toby, we not only were at the flag raising meeting, which was hard to leave you there. And that's good as well to see you have a little public civic event, that's good too.
We now have minutes from committees for adoption. So, do we do these on block or do we're going to, if everyone's okay, we'll do these on block. We have minutes from the events committee. Does anyone have any questions for us on the minutes from the events committee? This is 23rd April. We have minutes from the planning committee, 3rd June. And 24th of June. Any queries on those? In that case, can I have someone propose those minutes, please? Thank you, Rob, Councillor Phipps, and seconder, Councillor Bajan. Thank you very much. All in favour? That looks unanimous to me. Excellent. I'll be bashing through it today, guys. We now move on to the adoption of the Youth Council terms of reference. You obviously have that all in front of you. I won't read it out because you can all read. I'm really excited about it. I think it will be really beneficial for this council to have a youth council that is positive and running for the future. Councillor Jackson.
Can I just say thank you to both Kate and you for promoting this and getting it going, because I think it's fantastic, and I'm really glad that we have a youth council coming up.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Lloyd.
Is it going to be a new committee of the town council that will be overseeing the youth council? Is that how it's
Exactly right, yeah. So we'll have, I think it's up to 6 members. Is that
Thank
right?
you.
5 members, up to 5 members.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then we'll have two of those members, the chair and vice chair, actually attending the youth council meetings, so we don't swamp the young people with adults.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And familiarity and consistency as well, so it's very, very important. So yeah, if we're sort of
Thank you.
no at all. Is there any more questions or queries on the terms of reference of the youth council? Please, Councillor.
I didn't see anything about reporting to the committee, you know. I mean, obviously the minutes will come
The
through
minutes will come through, yeah.
and they'll be going to everybody, will they, or to just
The minutes of the
people
committee will
on the
Come to full council.
to full council.
to put as things are at the moment?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'd like to keep everyone involved. I think it will be, it's a positive thing for council, isn't it? Fantastic, okay. In that case, can I ask for a proposer for those terms of reference? I have one from Councillor Jackson, thank you. And seconder?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, mine wasn't to.
Oh, sorry.
Mine was just a query on the wording of the agenda rather than the terms of reference. The terms of reference are actually right, but for clarity, it's like point 4 on page 4. It says all councillors appointed to the committee will as a minimum hold a current DBS check. Now we agreed that it is an enhanced DBS check. There's various reasons for that. That is correctly written in the terms of reference, but we need to make sure that that agenda is also noted accordingly.
Yeah, of course.
You will struggle to get them to process enhanced DPSs.
Well, it's been discussed and we talked about this.
So,
We put it together.
but I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is some of the enhanced DPSs we currently are trying to renew, the DPS system will not renew them because they do not meet their criteria. And I
We'll
don't
deal
believe
with
that will meet the criteria.
We can deal with that outside, but
Yeah.
this is what we all agree that needs to happen.
We have only recently introduced this renewal, that you have to renew, you have to set it to renew
Yes.
when you take it out. So a lot of ours would have been out of that system anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I believe in the terms of reference it is noted. It
Yes,
would be preferred
it's fine in
enhanced DBS, yeah. Sorry, so we had a proposal for that. Do we have Councillor Coleman second? Was that a second? Not a question. Fantastic. Can we have show of hands all in favour of accepting the terms of reference? Fantastic. Is that unanimous again? Looks like it. Brilliant. Sorry, just give us a minute. Don't want to rush ahead of ourselves. The establishment of the CIL receipts EMR.
No, sorry.
Come on, yourself.
It's part of it isn't worded well. You need to nominate 5 councillors.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, it was worded perfectly reasonably, yes. I've just missed a bit of it. We need to do our nominations, so I suppose, shall we just nominate ourselves? We would like to sit on the Youth Council Overseeing Committee. Not we have one, obviously that's myself as well. So I've got, is that 5 hands up? I've got Councillor Jackson, Councillor Lloyd, Councillor Underhill, and us. That looks perfect. Is that everyone? Brilliant. So we have nominations. We need to vote on that, don't we? Can we vote on block?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Do we have a proposer for those 5? We have Councillor Phipps and seconder. We have Councillor Comer. Fantastic. All in favour of nominating us 5? That is once again unanimous. Excellent.
Who were the other 3? It's Kate and you, the existing people.
Councillor Jackson, Councillor Lloyd, and Councillor Right, sorry about that, guys. The establishment of the 2026-27 ELR CIL receipts is deferred to next meeting, that's correct?
Yeah, that should be on there.
Fantastic. And I believe we've moved very quickly, we're now on to part 2.
Excuse me, Lily, can you just
Speak up a bit,
Well,
sorry.
speak up a bit, but also slow down, you talk very quickly.
No problem.
Struggling to pick it up.
I'm just saying we've kind of moved on through that, so I think we're up to part 2, which I'm afraid means we have to exclude the press and public. So as lovely as it is to see you all, I want to point out an outcast. Do we need to vote on that?
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Yes, you need to send the words
Yeah.
and we need to go
The
through
words.
it, or it's not valid.
I'm going to read this. Yes.
The words in
Oh, okay, that's fine.